Alright guys, so today I'm going to just show you quickly how to assemble your Number the Stars project. This is a completed one. Okay, I'm going to quickly just show you. So first we want to make sure that you have all your stars in order. So the first one obviously is the title page, or the cover actually. Remember that on your cover you should have the title of the book, and somewhere you should have your name, okay, to get full credit. How am I going to know that this is yours if there's no name on it? Obviously, this is just an example. Your cover should be a lot better than this. These are just some of the students that finished today that I really like. This one's Sophia's, so featuring Sophia's. And this one is Christian's, very nice. Obviously, your cover should represent something that has to do with the book or the Holocaust. So first, I'm going to quickly go in order on what your order should look like. So you have the cover page like that. The next one you have is the story elements page. Then you have the Vam diagrams. Then you have the poem. Then you should have all about Anne-Marie. The Dear Diary. If you used an extra one for the Dear Diary, that would be after. Some of you might have not used it. Then you have your map. Look at how your map should look like. I love how Sophia included the title, or not the title, the countries' names, and not just Denmark, Sweden, and Germany, but also the others all around it. I love how she colored in the ocean. So Google Europe map, find Denmark, Sweden, and Germany, and you should be able to find all the other countries. And then the last page should be the book review. And if you used another page for the book review, that should come after. If not, I know some of you didn't use it. So that's the order. So the first trick is to take your cover. You're going to fold the cover like this. Okay, down that line. So you're going to just fold it in the center like this. Okay, notice I didn't fold it very well because the line's not that great, but you get the idea. So it should look like this, okay? So it's going to open up like a booklet, all right? So we start off with this. This is like our main one, but while we're waiting, before we start gluing down, we're going to take our other stars and we're going to fold them. However, the stars we need to fold this way, okay? So you're folding it inward, I guess we can call them, and you don't want to lose the order. So I'm just going to fold it and then place it down, and then I'll just flip it over. So I know that's the first one I'm going to have to glue down. Okay, the next one we're going to fold is the Van diagram. I know I didn't cut that very well, but yours should be cut better. Anne-Marie should be at the top, okay? Make sure you also, when you're gluing down, you're not gluing things upside down, right? So I'm just folding these quickly. Okay, the poem goes next. And notice I'm just putting them on the side, and then I'll just flip that over because so I can use them in order. The next one is all about Anne-Marie. The next one is the Dear Diary. If you used an extra one for the Dear Diary, then you would fold that one too. I'm not going to use it just to show you. And then you have the map. And even if you didn't finish something, you can still fold it and glue everything, and then you can go back to finish. And the last one is the book review one, okay? So I folded all of my stars down the middle. Now I'm just going to rotate this because I'm starting with the top one, or the one I had on the bottom, right? So I'm just going to put these on the side, okay? And now I'm going to get my cover. I'm going to open my cover, and I'm always going to glue on this side. Okay, so you're going to take your glue sticks. I know some students have other type of glue. I would prefer the glue sticks just because when you use like the liquid glue, it gets very bumpy and messy. So just put glue, okay, just on that side, on the left side. You're going to take that first star. Make sure you're gluing it the correct way, right, not upside down. And then you just paste it on there. Okay, you'll notice that it's not going to be completely straight. Okay, pat it down so that it sticks correctly. It might not be completely straight. You can always go back and cut this later. All right, I'm done with that. I'm gonna get my my glue stick again, and now put glue. Notice I'm always putting glue on this side. Okay, and then of course you can always go back into the edges, right, to make sure if the edges are sticking up, you can always go back. All right, the next one is the Vam diagram, Anne-Marie at the top. And just pat it down. Okay, so this pattern is repeated until you're completely done. Okay, again, just glue on this side. Okay, the next one is the poem. Pat it down and repeat. Okay, the next one is the All About Anne-Marie. So just patting it down. Okay, repeat. Okay, so this pattern is just repeated until you're completely done gluing all of the stars. Okay, the next one, make sure it's that one. It's the Dear Diary one. Okay, oops, right. And just repeat again. Okay, so you're always gluing on that side. The next one is the map. If you start gluing and you realize that you made a mistake as far as the order goes, it's not that big of a deal. You can always unglue it or just take it apart carefully without ripping. But if you feel like you can't or it's starting to rip, just leave it. I'm not going to take off points if you don't have it in the correct order. Would I like it in the correct order? Yes. But if it's not the end of the world. All right, and then I have the last one, which is the book review. And now, to complete my book, okay, so everything's glued, I'm going to have to take my back, that empty one that we didn't draw on or write on, because it's going to be the back cover. We're going to glue these two together, okay, to make it the booklet. So you can just put the glue on one side again. You can continue it on the same side to keep that pattern. It doesn't really matter which one you glue it on, but... And then you take this, and notice mine is obviously not straight, which is fine, because if you notice at the end, obviously it's not straight because I'm just going to fold it right the first time, but if you fold it right the first time, that shouldn't be a problem. So once you're done, okay, I know I got glue everywhere. This glue changes color once it's dried, so it's not that big of a deal. So just wipe it off if you can. Okay, try not to make it so messy. But, and you'll notice that some of the papers got a little bit stuck together. Just take it apart, okay, just so you can make it look right. And then once the glue dries, it will be perfectly fine. Okay, so it's like a booklet, a book, like a front and back type of thing. All right, and then you'll notice, let me show you like when that's done, the one that was done. So it's gonna look like a 3D type of star, okay, once it's stapled and everything on the board. All right, don't forget, your cover is really important, right? So make sure your cover